Good afternoon and welcome inside the booth here from Bucksport High School as we prepare for some semifinal softball action between the Bucksport Golden Bucks and the visiting Orono Red Riots. My name's Zach White. I'm happy to be joined by Chris Lesnar. We're going to be doing the commentary for you this afternoon. We've got Cassie doing the camera work and Mark Calnan going to be doing the producing for you all at home. Chris, it is a beautiful Saturday. Haven't been able to say that very often, but we get to say it today, and it is a beautiful day for some semifinal softball action out here. What are we expecting to see?
Well, certainly is exciting to be out here for a softball game this afternoon with you, Zach, and we're expecting to see two teams that are going to be hungry for advancing to a Northern Maine championship game, so it should be a good one.
Getting in the warm-ups now, the Golden Bucks, they're taking the field. Coach Rich Rotella making his way out as well, and what a season it has been for these Bucksport Golden Bucks and what they've been able to accomplish this year. And Miss Maine softball finalist Natalie Simpson, what she's been able to accomplish alongside her teammates has been truly impressive. Chris, let's just start there real quick. What are some of the things we're expecting to see out of these Golden Bucks?
Well, they've been in 23 regional championship games. They have quite a rich tradition of winning up here. 5 state titles between Class B and Class C. And you talked about Simpson, what she does in the circle. But at the plate, she's batting .489 with 4 home runs and 22 RBIs as well.
That'll get the job done. Now, the other side of things, you've got the Orono Red Riots. They're coming in. They're definitely the underdog in this one, but they picked up a quality win to get here, 4-2 over Washington Academy to advance to this semifinal. Coming in with some momentum. They've seen each other twice this year. Those 2 games went the way of the Golden Bucks. What are the Red Riots going to have to do today to try to correct that and win some semifinal softball action?
Well, I think they're going to have to get off to a quick start. If they can get off to an early lead, that will give them confidence going forward this afternoon, Zach.
And you got to think Severance inside the circle and at the plate's going to have a lot to say in this one for the Orono Red Riots. Talked about it before. These two teams have met up twice this season. In those 2 games, combined 2 hits for Orono. So they're going to have to get the bats going early and often in this one. Try to get to Simpson early on to be some of the keys in this one for sure. But we have this for you right here, this game. We're excited to be able to bring it to you. I do want to mention that there's another game going on in Bucksport today. The number 5 seed Bucksport Golden Bucks taking on the number 8 seed Dexter Tigers in some baseball action. So we're going to be bringing you that in some capacity. The timing of the 2 games, obviously we're thrilled to be able to broadcast this one in a full capacity for you. That baseball action, depending on when this one closes up, we're going to get on over to the baseball field and bring you the video broadcast portion for that baseball game. So we're going to get through this one. We're going to have some fun first, but there will be more action coming up later as well. But do want to thank you all for joining us for this semifinal game. And we want to thank our presenting sponsor, Hammond Lumber. They are a 4th-generation family-owned company with over 900 dedicated employees across 22 locations in both Maine and New Hampshire. A trusted Maine building supplies, service, and materials company serving industry since 1953. And with that, Chris, we're going to swing it on over to a commercial break and be back with you for more on the pregame show as we lead up to some semifinal softball action. That's okay.
Just as long as we don't name it the Scott Fraser Memorial.
You better hurry up then. That's all I'm telling you.
How do we get back to it?
Yeah.
It is the first time I've seen bleachers in a press box, so it's pretty good.
And I don't know, that's been here forever, and I don't know
As
why.
long as I
Even when you were,
Mike brought in right after
you have to take it apart. to
What's
get it
that,
out of
with
here.
season ticket holders?
I don't know. Yeah, we don't charge anywhere near enough.
Here comes Eileen.
riffraff's coming in.
This guy, we should charge him by the pound. I don't know.
I don't know if I can afford that.
You weren't that big when I had you in 2nd grade.
You wouldn't take a loan with your Scott. You would do a loan for me.
No. You wanted me to take your daughter to all these summer things.
Hey, it's free. You're the one that's trying to hook up with my mom.
No, just because she gave me a hug doesn't mean yeah, I'm over to and all of a sudden Robin comes over, we give each other a big hug.
I'll talk about Orono a little bit more when we come back, Zach, and talk about keys from Rich that I
Building
got
or
earlier
remodeling
today.
a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Okay.
Competition I used to golf all the time. Bucksport, use it at the Rocky Knoll, down the Searsport Shores when that was new. We were one of the first persons that
Stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
A couple times. Well, probably 4 times. They said one of the places was on Facebook. Northeast Harbor was one of the top golf courses. Northeast Harbor.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Rouse Garage and Dover Foxtrot to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing a vehicle, Rouse Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Prepare for some semifinal softball action between the Golden Bucks of Bucksport versus the Orono Red Riots. Bucksport finishing up their pregame warm-ups right now. While we have some time, Chris, let's walk through maybe a couple keys to the game in this one.
Yeah, the key for Orono is Jillian Severance. She has got a 1.57 ERA in the circle. All 17 games started. She struck out 217 batters out of 502 that she's faced. She needs solid defense behind her. She's allowed 75 runs. Only 25 of those have been earned. And on the other side, I got a key to the game from Coach Rotella on the Bucksport side, saying Severance is a great pitcher. They need to get to her early, and they also need to play solid defense behind Natalie Simpson in the circle and keep Orono off the bases.
Yeah, definitely some keys there, as now the captains and coaches have worked their way out to home plate to discuss a few things as we prepare for this one. Again want to just thank you all for joining us and coming along for the journey of this fun-filled spring season as kind of led these two clubs to this very moment. Semifinal softball action. And again, talked about it before in the pregame, but the third chance these teams have had to see each other. But all it takes is one win today. And the Orono Red Riots looking to flip the script on what was the regular season. 2 wins for Bucksport in those regular season matchups. But one thing we've talked about with some consistency is that it all changes come playoff time, and all you need is that one game.
Yeah, it certainly does. Orono went on the road to win their quarterfinal game over WA 4-2, and Brooke McCall hit a game-winning 3-run homer for the Red Riots. But if you're Orono coming in here today, you've got to play solid defense, got to get off to a good start, maybe get an early lead. Bucksport has 10 batters that hit 270 or better in their lineup. So
we'll get into some of those specifics as this game draws on as well, and as each batter comes to the plate, some of the averages out of this world for these Bucksport Golden Bucks. So Jillian Severance going to have her hands full, but she is a quality pitcher for these Red Riots. And both sides now making their way back to their respective sidelines. The energy is in the air. It's been there for both teams, really. The Red Riots and Bucksport both involved in the atmosphere of this game. In a moment, I think we're going to have the national anthem, potentially starting lineups as well as we prepare for the start of this game.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to John Wardwell Field for today's Northern Maine Class C softball semifinal game between the 5th seed We would like to thank you all for coming out to support high school athletics and these student athletes. As always, we encourage good sportsmanship from players, coaches, and fans alike. Let's keep it positive and respectful as we enjoy today's playoff game. Now let's meet the members of each team. First for the Orono Red Riots. Starting with the reserves. Number 3, shortstop, flex, Delaney Terrell. Number 1, Ava Roy. Number 8, Kara Dreyer. Number 9, Sophia Pitt. Now the starting lineup. Leading off and catching number 11, Andrea Crocker. Batting second, pitching number 20, Jillian Severance. Batting third, playing first base, number 27, Ava Jurdak. Batting cleanup, playing left field, number 13, Bella Padilla. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 21, Abby Haney. Batting sixth, the designated player, number 50, Chloe Perkins. And batting seventh, second baseman, number 2, Maddie Sinclair. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 7, Brooke McCullough. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 8, Aria Porter. Orono is coached by Christian Esping, Todd Hillier, and Alicia Kubek. And now for your Bucksport Lady Bucks. First for the reserves, the substitutes. Number 7, Victoria Lyman. Number 11, Isabel Wardwell. Number 15, Addie Fitch. Number 21, Paige Bowden. Number 22, Brooke Eldon. And now the starting lineup. Leading off, playing center field, number 8, Lexi Raymond. Batting second, playing second, number 1, Marina Keene. Batting third and catching, number 10, Jetta Shook. Batting cleanup and pitching, number 13, Natalie Simpson. Batting fifth, the designated player, number 4, Emma Clement. Batting sixth, playing right field, number 9, Liv Shute. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 12, Addison Harvey. Batting eighth, first base, number 2, Allie Hanscom. And batting ninth, the third baseman, number 5, Laken Barnum. The flex today, the left fielder, number 8, Bree Rotella. Bucksport is coached by Rich Rotella, assisted by Ashley McGuire, Alyssa McGuire, Lester Cowan, and Jan Simpson. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your hats, as we honor America for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, there you had it. The entirety of both sides' lineups. The national anthem, only thing left to do, get this game underway. One more time, it's a pleasure to be able to bring you this semifinal softball action. My name is Zach White. I'm happy to be joined by Chris Lesnar. We're going to be doing the commentary for you this afternoon on a beautiful day here in Bucksport, Maine. In case you're late joining us in the totality of our broadcast, I do want to mention as well, obviously our primary concern for the time being is going to be the semifinal softball action, but coming on later this afternoon, there's another game taking place here in Bucksport, and that's going to be between the Golden Bucks and the Dexter Tigers in some semifinal baseball action. So we're going to be bringing you that game, but with this coming first, that second game is going to be more of just a video-only broadcast. But just know, there will be coverage coming your way for that as well. So if you're ready for a full day of baseball and softball here from Bucksport, just know so are we. And with that, Chris, returning to this game, as Simpson's getting ready to take inside the circle. Jetta Shook waiting at the plate here. What are we expecting to see to get this game started?
Well, certainly is going to be exciting. I think if you're Orono too, something I wanted to mention, you got to have a short memory on how the regular season went against Bucksport. You're in a one-game playoff here. And also wanted to mention, as I look out on the field here, Zach, never been here before for softball actually, the numbers for each position player are on the field. I thought that was a cool feature that I noticed during the warm-ups.
Yeah, really cool and pretty unique as well, I should mention, for don't typically see that, but it makes our job a little bit easier too, Chris. We're kind of able to see who we're going to have out there on the field to get this one started. And speaking of, it's going to be Simpson inside that circle and what she's been able to do. And going up against her for the first batter of the game is going to be Andrea Crocker, and it's going to be an interesting matchup. I mentioned it before earlier on in the broadcast, but 2 regular season matchups, 2 total hits for the Orono Red Riot. So a key to this one, gonna begin those bats going early, and Crocker stepping up to the dish with a chance to do just that. The throw down by Shook, it was a good one. We're ready to go here.
Little pregame conference here on the mound for the catcher and the infielders around Simpson, and
number 11,
Andrea Crocker taking position here at the plate. She's batting .302 on the season, Zach.
Very respectable at the plate. Done a lot of good things for this Red Riots club that has earned their way here. Looking to earn a chance to move on. Simpson pitches on, and it is good for a strike to get us started. Crocker, understandably watching that one cross the dish, get this game underway. Simpson back into rhythm. That one swung on, fouled off. Little check swing foul.
Got to stay alert up here too, Zach.
Let me tell you, Chris,
A
if it
ball.
comes up here, we're going to have Cassidy catch it because you or me, we got some stone hands. Cassidy Lesnar doing the camera work for us. Simpson fired in, and that one just high for a ball. 1-2 the count here. Crocker swung on and missed. And that gets us to the first out of the game.
The pitcher, number 20, Julian.
What a fire in there by Simpson. Stepping up now is Severance, looking to get her own help here. She's going to be pitching on the other side, looking to create a situation for some early help.
Yeah, she's hitting, leads the team with a 426 average. 1.293 OPS. That's an impressive OPS.
Yes, it is. That shows the power of Severance, and that one popped up. Play in left field. Made.
Ooh, beautiful catch. Snow coned it.
Snow cone indeed, but the play was made. I believe that's Brie Rotella out there in left field. Able to squeeze it, so a little close, but hey, an out's an out, and you'll take one here if you're Bucksport. Was a collective gasp there from the crowd, but right back to business.
Yeah, here's Jurdak hitting for Orono. And you mentioned these two pitchers, Severance and Simpson. Strikeouts are the name of their game. We mentioned Severance with her 217 strikeouts. Simpson's now struck out 180 on the season.
And Simpson's one strike nearer to another one, and the ERA for Simpson on the season, 0.15. Fires that one in, strike 3 the call, and that's going to do it for the top half of the first. We're going to take it to a quick break and rejoin you for the bottom half.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxtrot to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine. Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Welcome back here now as we prepare for the bottom of the first. Was a clean top half. The first 3 batters of the game retired in order. 2 strikeouts for Simpson to start the opening inning of this ball game, and we get ready for this bottom half. And Jillian Severance, she steps into the circle. Big opportunity.
First inning for the Lady Bucks center fielder, number 8, Lexi Raymond.
Lexi Raymond, you heard her. She's stepping in now. Big opportunity for the Golden Bucks here. You gained some confidence with the way you performed in that top half. See if they can keep it going. That one in for a ball by Severance.
Raymond batting .474 on the season. And they are just a very impressive lineup they have for the Bucksport Golden Bucks.
That one swung on, missed. Good fire in by Severance to even up the count here. And Chris, you can see the Red Riots definitely preparing for a bunt-type situation here. Both first and third playing well in. All dirt infield here. Ball can move quickly at times. And that one fired in for a ball. 2-1 the count. And one thing early on for both of these pitchers is going to be rhythm. Simpson was able to settle into one in that top half. 3-1 the count here as Severance still maybe looking to find that opening rhythm in the ballgame.
Yeah, hoping to get this first batter because the 2-3-4 hitters for Bucksport, they went for 7 for 11 with 10 RBIs.
That one swung on between the wickets. Raymond takes a deep turn, gonna head to second. That one fired in. Too late, and Raymond gets us started with a double. Went right between the wickets over at third for Haney.
Marina Keene.
Keene drove in 5 runs in their quarterfinal. She's coming in at 426. But what I was going to say is their 2-3-4 hitters went 7 for 11 with 10 RBIs in their quarterfinal win.
That was bunted on, and Haney was coming in hard, almost able to make a play on that one in foul territory.
Lineup is good throughout, but especially these 2-3-4 hitters, when you get into those, very important for Orono to set these batters down.
Severance, the pitch. They're going to say didn't offer at the second one. So 1-1 count now. Keene tried to bunt down the first pitch, went back to a more traditional approach after. Swung on, good pitch by Severance. That brings the count to 1-2. Chris, this would be a big out if Severance can get her out without having the batter at second advanced here. That one swung on, missed. 4 and out there.
It's a big out for Orono.
It is indeed.
Number 10, Jetta Shook.
It doesn't get easier though, Chris. In comes Jetta Shook. She's done it all year in every sport. Looking to keep it going here at the dish in some semifinal softball action. Taking her time as she steps in. Wastes no time on the swing. That one fouled out behind us. Maybe strike one. That one inside for a ball, evens the count, 1 apiece. Severance done a great job settling back in after the leadoff double.
Shook has 64 plate appearances, and she's only struck out 3 times on the season.
And that one lined hard over the third baseman. Going to be a hard turn here by Raymond. Going to be headed to the dish. Shook advances on the throw-in. And that's going to get the action started for the Bucks. They lead 1-0 early on in this one.
Just had her say her name, and she comes through with a single, and RBI single, and advances to second on the throw.
She replaced Raymond out there on second base. That brings in Simpson. Talked about Severance potentially helping herself out earlier on. Simpson here with a duck on the pond. Chance to do the same. Swung on, miss. Good throw in there by Severance. Nice pitch. Back inside now. That one's hard cut.
Simpson is the leader, as we mentioned earlier. She's out of the players that have had the most playing time. She's got a 489 average on the season and another incredible OPS of 1.575.
That one swung on, staying alive here. Simpson, Miss Maine softball finalist. Chris, as you've pointed out, what she's done inside the circle and at the dish.
At the dish, yeah. Her on base is 619. She has a 956 slugging percentage.
Folks,
no wonder she's a finalist for Miss Maine softball.
And that one swung on and missed.
We talked her up and she struck out. See what I did there, Zach?
Now up to the Lady Bucks, the designated player number 4, Emma Clement.
And that's going to be the second out of the inning there. That's going to bring in Clement here. Shook still out at second. The RBI double earlier on, swung on, missed there. Severance definitely settling in a little bit here now. Couple of hard contact plays down that third base line. Off of Raymond and then Shook. Got us to where we're at. Shook gonna head down to third base and advances without a throw there. It was a ball, so 1-1 the count. Shook gets up to third base. Chance now.
Figured out that they can run the bases today.
That one cut on, foul tip into the glove of Crocker. That's going to bring the count to 1-2. Chance to get out of the inning with Shook still on third base here. Hard contact up the middle. That's going to find a way through. Shook's going to come around to score. Clement. She's got an RBI single.
Now up to the Lady Bucks, right fielder.
2 outs, 2 strikes.
11th RBI of the season for Emma Clement.
Just a massive play right there as now Olivia Shute steps in. Chance to extend the inning. A pitch off the plate. We saw Shook take off for third. See if maybe with 2 outs there's any movement over at first base. That one swung on hard, missed. And Chris, the Red Riot's still playing in here on both first and third base lines. Gives Clement a chance to extend their secondary lead. That one swung on, missed again, but a good cut there. That's going to bring us 1-2. This is where we were moments ago before the single up the middle by Clement. And Shoot looking to do the same. That time, swung on, missed. And that's going to end the inning there. Damage done, though, 2-0. Bucks lead. We're going to take it to a break and rejoin you for the top of the second.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing a vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Welcome back here as we prepare for the top of the second. Simpson, clean first inning, and now she's got a lead. Pardilla's going to be starting off the second inning here. Red Riots were retired in order to lead off this game. That one fired in, and more of the same from what we've seen from Simpson early on in this one, Chris.
She's definitely an impressive athlete to watch, and Orono trying to gain some momentum after that first inning, giving up 2 runs.
That one just off the dish and evens the count here. 1-1. Confidence-wise, you got to get a base runner on here for the Red Riots. Try to quell some of that momentum. Nice cut there by Pardilla, but better fire in by Simpson.
Pardilla hitting .345 this year for the Red Riots.
Top half of this lineup has done a lot of damage. And that one catches a corner. Strike 3 called there. Nice fire by Simpson.
Third baseman, number 21, Abby Haney.
This brings in Haney now. That one.
But Orono know what it's like to face tough pitchers. Not only have they faced Simpson twice, they faced Bella Cerrone, the Washington Academy pitcher, twice during the season as well. Just beat her in the quarterfinals.
They're looking to repeat that same idea and effort here. That one fouled off by Haney. And Chris, one thing I do want to harken back to is just the rhythm that Simpson has been in inside the circle. Hasn't really been disrupted in terms of flow in this one. I want a clean cut, maybe fouled off. Ultimately going to be a strike there.
And sometimes you can see, when pitchers have base runners on, sometimes they do tend to get a little bit more nervous in the circle, and that hasn't been the issue so far for Simpson, that's for sure.
And Simpson's having no issues getting batters out at the plate. It was a clean cut by Haney, but just got to give credit to Simpson, able to get the second out of this inning. Retired the first two herself here. Perkins steps into the circle, and more of the steps up to the dish, and more of the same from the circle by Simpson.
Nice mix of fast pitch with the slow pitch as well. She does it again.
Good cut. Said that a few times. Simpson doing a good job herself of just being able to make batters miss, and I like Perkins kind of taking her time before getting back to the plate there. That time, though, swung on, missed, and that's going to do it for the top half of the second. Simpson does it again. Order retired. We're going to head to the bottom of the second.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs.
Welcome back here now as we prepare for the bottom half of the second inning. It's going to be Addison Harvey stepping up to the plate, and Jillian Severance. Inside the circle, that one popped out in between right field and center. One pitch, one batter on first. Wasting no time there was Addison Harvey. Good clean cut.
Now up to the Lady Bucks first baseman, number 2, Allie Hanscom.
Able to put the ball in play. Good things happen. Found a gap there as Allie Hanscom steps up. Looking to do more damage here. Bunt laid on. Fouled back hard.
Other than our 2 games here at Bucksport today between softball and baseball, 27 other games going on around the state, all in semifinal action today, Zach. And Madinock has already punched their ticket to the Class C softball regional final. They beat Narraguaga 7-0.
That one bunted on. Laid down well, hard turn over at second, and that's going to advance the runner all the way to
Nobody was covering
third.
third, yeah. It came up to the bunt, so shortstop should have run over immediately as the third baseman came in on the bunt, but great heads-up play to get over to third there.
And you'll take that sacrifice from Hanscom to get Harvey all the way from first to third. Give some credit to coaching there, Coach Rich Rotella. His team very clearly has practiced that exact situation. Worked out right there. Good pitch, swung on, missed. Varnum up to the dish now. Duck on the pond over at third base. Looking to extend the lead 2-3 here in the bottom of the second. Bunt laid on. Potential play at the plate. Bobbled, slide, safe.
He's probably going to go for an error there on the first baseman.
And
What a great call by Coach Rotella in that situation.
And there was a little bit of some initial indecision by Harvey. You're seeing small ball here by the Bucks, just being able to systematically set themselves up for success. 2 bunts leads to an RBI there. And yeah, Chris, like you mentioned, maybe going to be called an error, but give credit to the base running. Kind of caused that as well. Raymond fouls that one off.
Of course, the winner of this game will advance to play number 2 Lynx of Madinock. That will be at Tuesday night at 7 o'clock at Coffin Field in Brewer in the Northern Maine Regional Championship game.
Pitch swung on. Raymond fouled off again. And bring the count to 0-2 here.
Of course, Bucks were in the state game last year under the first year of Coach Rotella. They fell to Halldale last year in the state game 6-3, so they're really hoping to get another chance to be back there again this season.
No swing there. Good fire in by Severance. Strike 3 called.
Stolen base.
Runner did advance to second.
It's Keene again. She was big in their quarterfinals. She had a 3-run double and a 2-run double in their 12-1 win in the quarterfinal over Dexter.
That one fired in by Severance, just off the plate. RBI opportunity for Keene. It's been small ball inning. Varnum advanced to second. That one swung on, popped up to right field. It's gonna die just inside the reach of the right fielder. That's gonna be an RBI there by Marina Keene.
Now up for the Lady Bucks, the catcher, number 10.
That's gonna extend this lead 4-0. Another 2-out RBI here. That's 2 innings in a row. We've seen that from the Bucks. And Jetta Shook.
Now you get into the real dangerous part of the lineup as well. Luckily, if you're Orono, though, there are 2 outs.
Shook already 1 RBI on the game. It's only the second inning that time. Popped up. 2 outs, everybody's running into the glove. That's going to close it for the bottom half of the second. 4-0 our score here. And Simpson's going to return to the circle here in just a moment. He's retired everybody so far in this one. Do want to take the chance to thank all of our sponsors here: Hammond Lumber, Sluggers Training Facility, Kimball Insurance, Ral's Garage and Car Wash, Ideal Energy Solutions, Black Bear Crane, Ames Chiropractic, and Herring Brothers. Want to thank them for sponsoring Eastern Maine Sports Media coverage of high school sports. Please support these local businesses as they help us bring the games free to you. You can check out Black Bear Crane. They're a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection, to modular home communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today. You can check out our store to get your Eastern Maine Sports merch, things like shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and much more. Check it all out at easternmainsports.com or on our Facebook page. You can check out and subscribe to our social media pages. We're on Facebook and Instagram at Eastern Maine Sports, TikTok and YouTube at Eastern Maine Sports Media, and on X at Eastern ME Sports. So I want to thank all of them. I want to thank you again for coming along for some fun day of softball. And mentioned it a few times, but there will be some baseball action coming from Eastern Maine Sports Media, courtesy of the Bucksport Golden Bucks and the Dexter Tigers. The Tigers, the 8 seed, knocked off number 1 Foxcroft Academy to advance.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you can tell the playoffs can get crazy some years.
Best
You've got
time
an
of
8
year.
versus a number 5 in a semifinal matchup on the baseball field today.
The Orono Red Riots, the second baseman, number 2, Sinclair.
Sinclair is going to be stepping up to the plate now. Red Riot still looking for their first base runner of the game here in this one. Simpson's been truly dominant. Going to lay down a bunt. That time fouled off, and that is a way to do it, Chris. We saw it work the bottom half of the second inning, and what the Bucks were able to do. Red Riot's looking to get somebody on here. Do it any way they can. That one lined over to third base. Good throw on to first.
Nice job to recover there after the initial bobble down at third. And that was, is that Lakin Barnum, number 5
Yeah,
down
that's
there?
Barnum over there.
Yep.
The big 5 over at third base.
Yeah, that does help with the numbers on the field to tell you.
It is very helpful. Barnum needed no help completing that play. 1 out on the inning. That one lined hard. Up and over the backstop here. Strike 1. At the same time, though, Chris, yes, it was an out, but it established some contact. You're forcing the Bucks to make some plays. That one swung on and missed. There's an old adage, just put the ball in play and good things can happen. And Simpson makes that difficult with the way she's so prolific at striking batters out at the dish. That one low for a ball.
Nice crowd here today, Zach. As if you look out beyond the right field fence, they are lined up all over the hill out there.
Wind blowing in, but it is a beautiful, beautiful day for some softball action. And Natalie Simpson says it's a beautiful day for another strikeout
Now
there.
up the Red Riot. Left fielder, number 6.
2 outs on the inning now.
Porter.
Porter's going to be stepping up to the dish now. Still looking for the first base runner of the game for the Red Riots. Trying to get on before this lineup turns over for Orono. Bunt offered. Pitch was high, no contact made, strike 1.
Simpson with 5 strikeouts so far.
Looking for number 6 for the first time through the order here. Bunt, that time offered again. A little high, no contact made, strike 2. Just like that, still trying to put the ball in play. Right idea there. Just unable to make contact on that attempt. Simpson fires, that time high. Gonna bring the count to 1-2 here in the top of the third. 4-0 our score. That one offered on strike 3. Check swing unable to be checked. And that's going to extend this to the bottom of the third. We're going to take a quick break and rejoin you. 4-0 Golden Bucks on top here in some semifinal softball action.
My name is Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Welcome back here now as we prepare for the bottom half of this third inning. Simpson's going to step up to the plate. I believe Christie struck out in that first AB, if my memory serves correct. That time, watch the ball cross the plate. Ball 1 gets this bottom of the third inning started here. We talked about it during her first AB, but Simpson prolific at the plate that time. Pop up center field. They don't have to move much for it, and that's going to be right into the glove of the center fielder. 1 out here. Good strong contact, good play out there in center field. That's going to bring up Emma Clement. Had an RBI there, and I believe that first inning of work. Steps up here now, chance in the third. Second pitch of the inning. That time.
Almost overran it. Got it, though. Almost overran it there in left field.
But still caught. The wind might be playing a factor.